You began your workouts last Monday. How's it been going so far?
We actually didn't really get a workout. We just had a meeting together.
Meeting, Monday.
Yeah, so I think that this Monday will be, I think we're going to try to do, every day, starting Monday. With the players who are available, that's going to exclude Calvin and Zumar and CJ because they're going to be in the final. But we'll go without them and try to practice from Monday. That's the plan.
Do I starting daily on Sunday? Where? Upper deck?
Most likely upper deck or Morocco, depending on the availability.
Justin and AJ had arrived yesterday, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
So how?
Let Dwight go by if they can.
So I understand Justin's
I haven't seen him, and I never worry about Justin. Sometimes I think he plays better with more weight on him because he's harder to move around. And when he first came, everybody thought he was overweight and he killed everybody. So I'm not worried about him. He gets in shape really, really fast, and I think he'll be the rest he had was really crucial to him the rest of recovery because he had gone a long time without a break.
So basically, because Jeddah, the tournament in Jeddah is practically just 3-4 weeks away. What do you aim to achieve during this camp or training camp?
Well, the preparation for this tournament has started a year ago.
Correct.
Because we've been doing windows together. That's why we've been trying to keep the team intact. So we're not making a lot of adjustments. We're just trying to get better in what we're doing. I thought that the last tournament we played, which was in effect non-bearing for us, we had the friendlies in Doha. Then we flew all the way to Taiwan and flew all the way down to New Zealand. It was a really, really tough trip for us. However, we did a lot of experimentation. We tried different lineups. We tried to do some different defenses with Gilas to see what would work. So that we got kind of that under our belt, and now I think we can elevate from there. I think if we're trying to work one thing out, as you say, what are we going to try to accomplish between now and the start of the tournament, is to really upgrade our defense, really come out and try to be a dominant defensive team.
Coach, sorry everyone. Meron po dito mas nice na room. Maybe we can, para lang po hindi tayo.
Yeah, we have an important one against the. Sorry, fellas. We have an important one on the 28th, I believe.
Against whom?
We're going to play the Macau Bears. They are part of the EASL group.
Where and when?
We're playing them in Araneta. Game time, I don't know exactly. Maybe I'm assuming 7. Anywhere between 6 and 7:30.
Macau Bears, when sir?
And they played the Chinese national team and beat them. So they're a tough team. We know they're tough, and we wanted to have someone tough to play us before we leave. And it's our kind of we want to play in front of the fans before we go. I think that's important. The players get that feeling from the fans how important this all is to them, and plus we get a chance to showcase. We don't get to see the Gilas team live very often because we're always overseas playing. Once in a while we get home games. So I think it's important to at least play one game, one friendly against somebody, so we can showcase to the public.
Kevin is arriving tomorrow, I understand. KQ?
I don't believe so. From what I've been in communication with KQ, he's got a workout with 5 NBA teams on the 11th, which is I think today's the 9th. Yeah, so on the 11th he's working out in front of 5 NBA front offices. So that will kind of dictate his schedule after that. If he's able to draw some interest, he might end up being in the summer league a little bit longer. If not, he'll come back earlier. But the 16th, I think, is his date really to come back. I think that's what I understand. That's what he's mentioned to me. But before I move on, we also are. Jordan has asked us for a friendly on August 2 when we arrive in Jeddah. So we're leaving on the 31st, excuse me, we're leaving on the 31st. So there's a practice game against Jordan on the 2nd. I believe, I'm not sure if that's absolutely confirmed yet, but you were asking about friendly. So we have one against the Bears and one hopefully
When
against
is it
Jordan.
again, Coach? Just for those who just came late. The Bears, the Macau Bears.
Bears is on the 28th in Araneta.
Coach, when do you guys expect Justin to join the practice?
He's here. He arrived already. So he'll be when we decide that there's some gym time tomorrow, but it's just open gym time for guys to go and work out. And
Morning or
it's a
afternoon,
shooting.
Coach?
It's in the afternoon. I think it's 2 to 4, but it's just players. I mean, if they want to show up, they can show up. Like guys like Dwight and AJ, Justin, they can show up there and have a gym to work out at. They can use the weight room facility, but officially we'll start on Monday.
Coach, because there's a lot of guys in the semifinals got hurt. The ailments, Junmar, Calvin, Scotty.
Those are certainly a concern.
Yeah.
All those Knicks and I was playing in the semis against Junmar, and I was like, man, I wish Junmar would get injured so we wouldn't have to play him. And then I go, no, he can't get injured because he can't play for Gilas. So kind of caught in between, I mean, I'm joking, of course, but we were concerned on our side that Junmar was not 100%. So, but then he turned around and played 42 minutes in Game 7. So amazing guy that he is.
Fully.
Those are concerning. Especially, we were kind of hoping we would beat San Miguel so we could get Junmar to be rested, but that's not going to happen now. So he's going to have to figure out a way to play this and get things. I think the biggest issue we have right now is we got a lot of players who are just finishing a really long season. For our guys, it's a 7-game series, and so they're really worn out. As you said, they're nicked, and they have some injury concerns. Jamie definitely, Scotty definitely, even RJ was dinged up a little bit. Japeth. So that's a concern because we have those guys that are really worn out and tired, and then you've got guys like AJ and Dwight and Justin that need to get in shape. So we have to push those guys and yet rest the other guys, and then later on add Junmar and CJ and Calvin to the team really without practice. So, there's a lot of dynamics going on trying to get this team all together.
Coach,
And that's what we'll try to do.
Coach, just to be clear, Justin's all cleared because all cleared to compete for the upcoming Asia Cup.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. It's just a matter of him getting his game legs, and because he hasn't played in 2 months. He was out, had to rest his hand for I think it was 5 weeks. He wasn't allowed to really do anything with his hand.
Left or right, Coach?
Shooting hand.
Shooting.
And he wasn't able to really handle a basketball for a long time. So it's just a matter of him getting back in shape and getting into rhythm. Like I said, I think the break in the long run will help Justin more than hurt him. The break he was forced to take. Because he hadn't taken a break in almost 2 years. So he needed to have his body rested. So I'm expecting him to come back stronger.
Blessing in disguise.
Yeah, I really do. Hurt us as a Nebra, but maybe it helps helps Gilas. Just like San Miguel with Junmar. It helps San Miguel, but maybe it might hurt Junmar, or might hurt Gilas a little bit. So baliktad.
Coach,
Sorry everyone, very quickly. So our players, they're